please welcome our award-winning journalist, Andrew Biraj.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. It's a privilege to be here. So, I've been a photojournalist for quite a long time. So, it came to me as a dream to be a storyteller. I wanted to be a social documentary photographer, but first of all, I wanted to be a visual storyteller. So, from the very beginning, as I told you, I wanted to be a social documentary photographer because that's where I have found my voice and also my mind for the oppressed. So social documentary photography is a kind of different types of photography, which is not only about lights, which is not only about compositions, which is not only about some funny faces or like nice faces, but it tells the stories of the people. It tells the stories of the environment and the nature. So I wouldn't be able to become a professional photojournalist unless I came across an amazingly incredible image which I have seen in the year 2000. And it has been taken by an American photojournalist, legendary David Burnett. And the picture has been taken during the war of Bangladesh against Pakistan in 1971. And it was amazingly beautiful pictures. You can see that this is vertically composed pictures, and a member of Mukti Bahini is silhouetted from the golden light. And it was so amazing feeling, and it was a great inspiration for me that I kind of liked the idea of photography storytelling from that time. And it was part of a photo festival which has taken place for the first time in Asia, which called Chobi Mela. So during the Chobi Mela, I have seen a lot of photographs of our liberation war of 1971, because the title of the Chobi Mela was 1971, The War We Forgot. So it kind of changed my whole world, and it gives me the powerful feelings that photographs can move the whole world. And photographs is not only about the beauty, it's not only about the struggles, but it's also about telling the whole story within the images, of course, as well as telling the whole story and giving a kind of voice to the untold. So after that, in the year 2000, I attended a workshop of a legendary Bangladeshi photojournalist and human rights activist, Dr. Shahidul Alam. I don't know whether you are familiar with the name or not. Dr. Shahidul Alam he has been awarded as the prisoner of conscience by the Amnesty International most recently. So he was showing some pictures of 1991 of the cyclone which happened in the southern part of Bangladesh. And the pictures were very compelling, the black and white pictures. But the most important thing which moved me, that the narrative he was going through against every picture. So during his presentation, at some point, he stopped and he was showing a picture of an old lady, and he explained how did the old lady explain to him what exactly happened during the storm. And the lady said to him, Zomin হইল ঢেউ, ঢেউ হইল সমুদ্র. the land became sea, and the sea became a wave. And it was so touching for me, it was so moving for me. I decided from that very point, Dr. Shahidul Alam became my mentor, and I decided to be a professional photojournalist. So, after working for more than 12 years as a professional photojournalist, a very tragic event happened to my life. It was April 23, 2013. An 8-story commercial building has collapsed outskirts of Dhaka in Bangladesh. And as soon as I got the news, I rushed to the spot, and I have seen some tremendously tragic things which I have never expected in my life. I have seen thousands of people were trying to rescue the workers, because at that time, during the collapse, at least 5,000 workers were working inside the building. And people, I have heard the mourn, I have heard, the whole thing was so bizarre, and the whole thing was so tragic. And I have taken a lot of photographs at that time. And I have also followed the whole story for months after months. I have passed a lot of time with the garment workers who have survived from the situation. More than 1,100 garment workers have died in that incident. I would say they have been killed, not died. And also more than 2,500 workers have got injured. So in my life, I have spent a huge amount of time with them, just trying to know what happened, what exactly happened at that day. What exactly someone, a very general garment worker, what was she thinking at the morning? I have tried to discover what's their dreams, what are their goals in life, what do they think about their own life. Because photography, for me, is not only about light, it's not only about compositions, but it's something more than this. So I have also questioned myself, who am I to ask alms for them? Who am I to say that they are the survivors? Because I have found them the most dignified people in the whole world I have ever seen in my life. Because they have the power of resistance, they have the power of giving back, and they never give up. So most of the time, whenever I have met them, I found them, they are always very optimistic. Even a lot of workers I have met, they have passed more than 3 days under the rubble of the collapsed building. But I have seen the optimism in their eyes. And they're always very thankful. That was the most important lessons in my life I've got from them, that they're always very thankful. They're thankful to the people who have got the help from. They're thankful to the Almighty. So today, I want to dedicate this evening to one of the garment workers, Jasmine Akhtar, who is in Bangladesh at the moment. And also, to make it a little bit interactive, I want a small favor from all of you. Please turn around to the person next to you. Can you please do me the favor? Please turn around to the person next to you. And I've copied it from one of my favorite photographer, Jimmy Nelson. So, and please give a very nice compliment to the person next to you. Please. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas.
So here you go. Bari Kinle Bhaijan ke call diye. You know who he is, right? Huge round of applause for Kamrul Khan Lincoln. And then the next is Tawfiq Mateen. Call him if you need mortgage from the Commonwealth Mortgage. Then we have Dr. Faisal Islam. A huge round of applause for this mentor who's helped us. And then thank you so much for sponsoring this event and being with us tonight. And then our technical sponsors, of course, KPAG, for making all this lights, sounding, and everything sounding like a dream come true. And thank you so much.